These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your top stories right now from ABC15 Arizona. It is day 2 of an excessive heat warning and extreme heat impacting everyone, including our unhoused community. There are respite and cooling centers across the valley that were supposed to close on Monday. However, the city of Phoenix confirming the centers and hydration stations will remain open through the first week of October. This does include the 24/7 Burton Bar Library respite site. The Salvation Army is also taking action. They've activated 11 heat relief stations throughout the valley from now through Sunday. Anyone in need can get help from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Happening today, the battle over DNA evidence continues as the Feldman murder case heads to the state Supreme Court. The 31-year-old was killed in Scottsdale back in 2015. The suspect, Ian Mitchum, identified and arrested after his DNA was tested for a different crime. But just before a trial was set to begin, one judge tossing out the DNA sample, saying it could not be used as evidence because it was collected as part of an unrelated DUI case. An appeals court, though, later reversing that decision. Now the case will be heard in the state's high court. With Election Day right around the corner, ABC15 getting an inside look at the facility where those ballots for nearly every county in Arizona will be printed. Runbeck Election Services has several safeguards in place, including cameras to monitor the floor, a security staff, and a vault where ballots are kept under 24/7 surveillance. They plan to start printing this weekend for ballots that will be sent out across Arizona. And a reminder, we're less than 2 weeks until the start of early voting right here in Arizona. If you have not registered to vote, you have until October 7th to do so.
Nestled in the heart of Arizona near Payson, you'll find Tonto Natural Bridge State Park. I'm Zach Perry with ABC15. And today we're exploring the largest natural travertine bridge in the world. It's a view you don't want to take for granted.
For number one, you won't find a bridge like this anywhere else in the world. Tonto Natural Bridge is 183 feet high, 150 feet wide, and 400 feet long. Which honestly might not sound like a lot to most people, but you do have to come here and experience it to believe it. You either have to go to the edge of the canyon to the viewpoints to see it, or hike down here to fully experience Natural Bridge. But after they leave, people are always in awe of it.
Tonto Natural Bridge was formed by a spring on the east side of Pine Canyon, which brought forth a lot of water and a lot of calcium carbonate that was redeposited across the canyon, forming travertine, making Tonto Natural Bridge.
Yeah, so the waterfall, it still comes from that spring that originally formed the bridge. However, it's flowing at a much slower rate than it was to form the bridge. But it continues to help deposit calcium carbonate, helping to maintain the integrity of the bridge. So every day the bridge is growing little by little, inches every year.
All the trails are steep, wet, and very slippery. You'll be climbing over boulders and rocks, so make sure to wear sturdy shoes and take it slow.
We have viewpoints, so people can go to the edge of the canyon and see the bridge without hiking. And we have hiking trails that take you down into Pine Canyon and through the bridge. Our longest trail is about 1.5 miles long. And through the bridge, this is our most treacherous part, also the most beautiful part.
Escape the hustle and bustle of the valley and soak in the beauty of nature for what it is.
There's people from honestly all over the world that come to experience the bridge. It's a beautiful place to be, but you can really detach and just experience life and experience the outdoors.
Tonto Natural Bridge State Park is about a 2-hour drive from Phoenix. Reporting near Payson, Zach Perry, ABC15 Arizona.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. We remain in weather action mode as excessive heat warnings are in place for the Phoenix area and beyond. Today through Sunday for the valley and central Arizona. Today through Sunday in parts of western Arizona too. And for southwest and southern Arizona, those alerts in place starting tomorrow through Saturday. Dangerously hot conditions here in the valley after reaching a high of 110 or rather 113 yesterday. Today Phoenix looks to top out at 110 degrees. That temperature coming down slightly before it shoots right back back up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures in northern Arizona near record 2. Flagstaff 83 today, 95 for Sedona, and just shy of that 110 mark in western Arizona. This is unseasonably hot weather for this time of year, so temperatures are going to be dangerously hot through the weekend at 110 plus through Sunday. And even once that heat alert expires, we're still going to be at about 110 Monday and Tuesday. That temperature dropping just slightly by Wednesday and dry through the next 7 days.
For the latest headlines, weather and traffic, head on over to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.